They're feisty, fun, and forever proud to call Cleveland home. You're watching Cribs in the CLE. Josh and Maria live.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Cribs in the CLE. I'm Josh Cribs.
And I'm Maria Cribs, and welcome. Hi. Why I feel like we off center? Should you scoot over something?
Nah, we're fine.
I feel like I'm
we're
on
good.
Look, I'm on the edge. You want all the screen time.
If you just step back where you was, then you're good.
How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing perfect. I'm doing great.
good. You know, I went to bed. I gotta tell you guys this.
Yeah, you did.
I went to bed early last night. What time I go to bed like?
For a change. You actually went to bed on time, and you didn't keep me up all night. I was like, oh, this is
I went to bed at like 9:45. I was like a baby, though. That's like strange.
No, it's regular.
No, that's not regular.
It's not regular.
I missed all the shows. I didn't get to respond to all my Instagram comments.
Listen, it's not regular. It's not regular to go to bed, to get into bed at 12 o'clock at night and start preparing, you know, for things the next day at 12.
Well, who determines what regular is? You know what I mean? From my view.
According to your work schedule.
I know. Well, go ahead and get to the stories. So what you got? You did the show today. What's going on?
All right, so the NFL, and I said this yesterday, but I wanted to get to it today. The NFL gets its first female referee.
Oh, wow.
Black female referee, Maya Shaka.
Okay.
She's been refereeing in college and refereeing for over 14 years. She's applied for this position, and she finally was able to get it, and she's very excited. I've seen a couple interviews with her, but she's been in the game for a long time. So the NFL is doing good things to break down barriers and to allow more diverse officiating crew.
If I could do some investigative journalism, I would want to know, have you ever applied for this before? How many times have you attempted to try to become the referee for the NFL? And were you turned down? Is this year just a year because of everything that's going on in the world? I want to know more. Is this your first time?
So you want to contact Boomer?
I just want to know. I mean, Harry Boomer can handle it, right?
Want to get on Boomer.
I want to know, you know, how many attempts did she have at this, or is it because now that everything's going on and she feels like, okay, I might have a chance now, let me apply?
I think that when you know better, you do better. And people are starting to understand because the times that they're starting to know better, so they're starting to do better.
Okay.
And I think the NFL is taking suit.
I mean, for me, I'm a personality. They lay $1 short, but I mean, that's nice. Good for her. Who else
they
you got?
lay $1 short, man. You can't win with you.
You should have been doing better.
It's like when you tell me you want help doing the dishes. So I start, and you say, "Oh, well, you should have been doing it." It's like, dang,
18 years.
You get no credit.
Doing the dishes year 17, and expect for me to have that applause for you, like I would, you know. I just go to the next story.
In my opinion, I believe that if that's the case, I won't even try. I'm like, nah, because dang if you do, dang if you don't. All right, so because of National Women's Month, also this past Super Bowl, it was the first woman, and we talked about her, Sarah Thomas, to officiate in the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, we talked about her, right?
Yeah, we talked about her, but it's National Women's Month, so we wanted to honor her because she was the first woman to officiate in the Super Bowl, which was a success. Okay, I wanted to get into Pepe Le Pew has been removed from Space Jam 2.
He got fired?
LeBron gave him the boot.
Hold on.
Pepe Le Pew, you know the one that chased around the cat? He's a skunk, cartoon skunk that chases around the cat.
No, he don't chase around no cat. He chases around that female skunk, right?
No, she's not a skunk.
Oh, she's not a skunk?
She's not a skunk.
Oh.
She's a cat, female cat.
So why is he...
Play the video. I want to play the video.
Ahead,
yeah, play the video.
Oh, the adoration.
Now, do you see what's going on right here, Maria?
Try to give him some loving.
Yeah, and this is such a bad example for the children that's watching this. I watched this growing up, and it kind of puts in your head as a child, you know, no matter what, you don't give up.
Now, wait a dang on minute.
Man, she is saying no. She's running away.
Oh, my Lord.
She's trying to, who gonna help this kitten out?
Okay, so is it all the sexism, and is that what it's saying? So now he's canceled? Pepe Le Pew's canceled?
He's
out of it. Kicked out of Space Jam.
He's kicked out of Space Jam, but there's no more shows with that. They haven't rebooted Looney Tunes, this version of Looney Tunes or whatever.
Okay, Josh, I grew up on Pepe Le Pew.
Right. I think most this generation
I consider myself to be not a comedian, but I have a sense of humor.
Correct.
I look at that as being funny. I can understand where people are like, the times are changing. We can't project those images and make it seem like it's okay to press up on people that don't want your, you know. But man, that's Pepe Le Pew.
Right, but it inherently gives certain toddlers and you little ones, the impression that it's okay to chase them. It's okay when they say no to go get them. Because look, when you know better, you do better.
But the thing is, I grew up on that. You grew up on that.
Correct.
And we still know that it's not okay to make advances at people that don't want it or to press upon people that don't want it. Shouldn't that be an extra conversation at home? Like, okay, you might watch this because you watch TV shows where it shows people in different lights. They might, a certain group of people might be the, the drug dealers and the ones going to jail and committing crimes, but you still have a conversation with your kids and say, hey, just because you see that on TV doesn't mean that's what's going on in the real world.
Everybody
so I
doesn't
feel some
have,
kind of way that Pepe Le Pew been kicked out the movie.
Everybody doesn't have that parental advice that that strong urging. Some people get the TV to raise them. Some people, so the network is being responsible.
Okay.
So when you know better, you what?
Do better.
You do better.
That's Maya Angelou, by the way.
Yeah.
And I had one more story, but we can't even get to it because I'm upset about Pepe Le Pew.
Because you was upset
about Pepe Le Pew. But we got some hot takes when we get back. Don't you guys go anywhere. I need to talk about this. Who we got to call to get him back on the show?
Pepe Le Pew?
Yeah.
Don't worry about Pepe Le Pew.
He got to make money too.
He's fine.
You know
Pepe
what?
Le Pew is fine.
You know what?
You're watching Cribs in the CLE.
Hot take number 1. Is it wrong for a man to expect a woman to dress more conservative once they start dating?
Go to cleveland19.com/vote to give us your answers now, or hit Josh up on his Insta story. And I want to put this out there. I have no idea what these hot takes are because I went to bed early, so now we about to just fuss. So what you mean a woman got to dress more conservative?
I didn't say I got to. I just read the hot take.
What was it? Is it wrong to expect that?
Yes. Is it wrong to expect a woman will dress more conservative? All right. The woman is dressing good. You like, oh man, who is that? You see her? Hey, help me go get her right there. And then now y'all dating and everything, and the visual aspect, the aspect you use to catch a man or get a woman, it don't cut off.
You don't want nobody else to see it now.
Yeah, you walking down the street like, hey, what you looking at?
You met me down in Miami. I had a string bikini on, and
what
now all of a sudden I can't wear those no more.
Don't be looking at her.
I feel like, no, and I'm not gonna point any elbows. But it was this guy that I used to know that kind of told me that now that I'm a mom, I should probably like back down on some of my outfits.
Definitely not.
That
you always
was
conservative.
You
never.
Oh my!
Get the proof.
You keep doing it. You keep lying on TV.
Where your receipts? Where her receipts at?
I don't care. I'm not a petty person, so I don't just keep receipts. But you did say you're a mom.
But you never really dressed like provocative.
Yes, I did. Y'all better ask about me. Go scroll all the way down my IG and see how it's going down. I work out because I want to stay healthy, but I also want to look good in outfits that I choose to wear. So it was one point in time.
So do men have the right?
Man tried to tell me that I need to dress a certain way because I'm a mother, and I said you better go on somewhere with all that, and then it stopped. And I still dress how I want to dress. That's your insecurity if you want your woman to switch up because y'all in a relationship. Now I ain't doing nothing.
I think it's okay for a man to expect it. And they need to have that conversation. You
don't tell women what to wear.
No one told.
So whenever I say, I think you be covering up too much, you need to show all this.
Hot take number 2.
Oh my goodness.
If a first date was horrible.
From the Stone Age.
The first date was horrible. Would you go out with them again if they were good looking and they had money?
I'm not a gold digger, so I don't look at people because of their looks. I'm not shallow.
Okay. That's you. Now related to, everybody.
Would someone be wrong for doing that and giving someone another chance? Because if you're basing it on they're good looking and they have money, I mean, who am I to judge you?
Okay. So you went out on the first date.
But you wouldn't tell nobody that.
It was horrible. If it was anybody else, if they weren't as attractive, if a guy didn't have money, so I'm using attractiveness or money. So in any man or woman, you like, hey, I'm gonna give her another shot. She was terrible, but she is fine. Look at her though. If it was a girl looking at a man and they went to an expensive restaurant, he probably picked her up in a nice whip in a car, nice vehicle, got money, but he was a dog, and she like, man, this dude is crazy, but this dude look at him. He got the money. I know I'm gonna be taken care of. I'm gonna give him another shot.
Money equates to power. I do think that some people are shallow. I hate just saying man, but when I'm saying man, I'm really talking about Josh and his friends.
What?
And a lot of men, y'all shallow. Y'all just go off based off of looks. So
that's all you can go off of first.
I don't know any scumbags like that are dating women for just their money. Most of the men I know in my life, they are the ones that have the money. So would I judge a woman for dating someone because of money? No, because men do it for looks all the
But
time.
we're
Hot
just
take
talking
number
about
three, when it gets to-
we're just talking about a second date. You know, not dating, just a second date. You give him another shot because of that. And I think you do. You probably will unconsciously be like, yeah, I'm going to give him another
You don't
shot.
go around telling nobody, like, girl, you know I only went back out with him because he got a couple dollars. I'm
No,
going to see what he's doing.
You definitely don't do that.
Oh, my goodness.
Hot take number 3. Your child wants to change their hair color drastically.
Okay, this is mine from the other day.
Yeah, do you allow them?
Y'all see my photo of it?
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Some more.
Why not? My philosophy on hair, you're talking to someone who I shaved my hair completely bald one day because I just didn't understand why it was falling out.
Didn't
after I had
agree
our
with it
daughter.
at all.
I had our daughter, and I didn't realize that your hair sheds sometimes after you have a child. No one told me what's going on, so I was like, I'm just going to shave it off. Okay, whatever. So I always look at hair as it's hair, it'll grow back. But it depends on the age of the child.
Okay.
Because I met and I think I'm a pretty cool mom, but I met like a 7-year-old that had like, because I got my ears pierced, but she had a couple piercings in her ear, and I'm like, wait a minute now, I'm not
7?
cool. Yeah,
With
it was
like
like,
all the...
I'm like, you let your daughter get her, she got her, you know.
So you was judging.
So that was, even though it's a piercing, I'm like, wow.
She got the judging.
Because I might be a little over the top by letting my child dye their hair, but my daughter is almost 18.
Okay.
But if
I was feeling some type of way.
Say he's 6 years old and he wants to dye his hair. Mm-hmm. Would you feel some kind of way like, nah, you're 6?
Yeah, but you overruled me. Our son has purple
I ain't
hair.
never met somebody who just feel like they the victim all the time.
But, well,
what you mean I overruled
she's
you?
saying our son, and then, yeah, he dyed his hair. He has purple. I would never do that at his age. My daughter has red hair. I would never really
It's not
want
red,
the
it's hot
kid.
pink and orange.
It's hot pink. The cool mom. The cool mom.
I wish I could do it. I don't think y'all would want me on TV with hot pink
She's
hair.
cool.
No, I'm not trying to be the cool mom. It just happens to be that way because I'm a cool person. So don't be jealous of me.
You can do
need to
anything
stop it
in
right
our
now.
house.
Don't be jealous of me.
The fun house.
Look.
I'm not judging, though. I'm not judging.
Josh, can we get to the
Go ahead.
Okay, look, it might be warm outside, but it's heating up in the kitchen. We have a recipe for the perfect cocktail.
Yes, grab your crock pot and join us after the break.
We're going to have a little discussion. Y'all go ahead. Now, what you mean I'm trying to be the
Welcome back to Cribs in the CLE. Josh and Maria live.
Welcome back to the show. Now, Josh, I don't know about you, but the temperature's changing, you know?
Temperature,
It's
okay.
time to, you know, grab the cocktails, get the recipes going, and change things up for the spring. I need my spring cocktail.
Your spring cocktails?
Yeah.
Is that what you're calling it now? Because every time Ben Gullet comes on,
Oh, I
because
love
he's on the
Ben.
show,
I love Ben.
you talk about, yeah, it's the season changing, the times change. I need
It's
some
always
Ben
an excuse
Gullet.
to have a cocktail.
It's an excuse
and
to have a
Ben has
cocktail.
another great recipe. Check this out. This cold weather calls for some warm cocktails, and our next guest has got the right stuff.
Yes, welcome back to the show. Our man, Mr. Food Enthusiast and Drink Connoisseur, Ben Gullet. How you doing,
Ben
baby?
is back on the show.
I'm so excited to be back. Thank you so much for having me. I just, who doesn't love talking about cocktails, especially during the winter?
And we love talking about cocktails with you, but look, we know who you are, but in case our viewers are just now tuning in, can you please tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, you know what? I'm, food enthusiast, home cook, drink guy. It's all about just loving what you do, the things that you love to do. I just love to cook. I would never say I'm a chef. I'm not professionally trained, nothing like that. It's just something I really enjoy doing. So any opportunity I can have to go share that with people, I'm always about. And so, yeah, we're using a crock pot to make what we're calling a crock tail or a boot warmer with Buckeye vodka today. So
Boot warmer.
this
That
is really
sounds
good.
A boot warmer.
You
Boot
tried.
warmer, yeah.
Give me that boot warmer
Ben,
right
she
there.
tried with the
Trying to get
southern
the southern accent. Okay, what's
You
in the
gotta
boot
have that
warmer?
boot warmer.
Gotta have that boot warmer now. Been walking around in the snow all day. Now I need my boot warmer to get the crock pot out, baby. I'm sorry, Ben. Okay, show me what you got, Ben.
Okay, so this is so simple to make. You're gonna take your favorite crock pot. For me, I want a lot to drink, so I'm taking also my biggest crock pot I have. And in it, we're gonna put a gallon of apple cider. So we've already got about a half gallon in here. I'm gonna go ahead and pour the other half gallon in.
Okay, gallon of apple cider.
Really right now, you're just trying to combine some flavors. You're gonna heat this up to make it nice. It's nice having this like very dense flavor to it, right?
Okay.
So it's not going to taste just like apple cider. It's not going to taste like vodka. It's going to have this nice sweetness and a little bit of savoriness to it. So we've got that. We've got 14 black chai tea bags. And I know you're saying, Ben, why 14? Why not 13? Because 13 would taste not like enough chai. And if it were 15, it would taste too much like chai. So we're going 14 chai tea bags
And
in here.
I love chai tea.
We're also going to squeeze. Right? It's so
Oh,
good.
it's so
We're going to
cinnamony.
squeeze a couple of oranges in here as well. So we're kind of bringing that nice like orange and apple, and you've got the chai, which we know you love, Maria.
Yes,
so
I love
that's always good to have in here. Once you've got these things mixed up, you're going to set this on high for about an hour and just kind of let the flavors mix together. Now, you have a couple of options here. You can go ahead and pour the vodka in, but you know, as it cooks, it's going to evaporate a little bit. So if you're looking for...
we don't want nothing evaporating when it comes to the alcohol. We need all the alcohol in there as it needs,
Lord,
as necessary.
Continue, Ben. I'm sorry.
After it's all said and done, you're going to pour in... Maria, I know you're going to love this. You're going to pour in the entire bottle of Buckeye vodka.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Now,
Yeah,
this is
we're not
the
messing around.
recipe I've been waiting for, Ben. You've been
Ben,
holding back on me.
Now, how many people is this for?
Me.
Well, it's-
like
well,
1 to
it's-
2 servings?
I'm about
Yeah,
to get
1
up
or
and
2
get out of here.
servings. That's fine. No, this is for if you've got some family over, you've got a little, you know, kind of social distancing with some friends and family.
Ben,
You could.
Ben, no.
I know.
You're gonna be
Ben,
sipping on
the
this
family
all
has
week.
to BYOB, Ben. Come on, that's
Okay,
mine.
that's
That's my
okay.
crock pot.
So, but for Maria, this is just one.
It's one.
That's
Just one.
serving.
That's like
Okay.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
okay.
And she'll put her name on that.
That's okay.
Don't touch
You
your
get out
crock
that-
pot.
You get out that permanent marker, you put a little tape on it, you go, Maria, right there.
Right.
Yeah, that's my drink.
That's
I'm sorry.
mine right there. Right.
Right. Find your own cup.
Yeah.
So, but you can also make it in a smaller crock pot if if it's fewer guests or it's just you and and your loved one. That's fine.
Okay.
So at the end of this though, we're gonna garnish our glass here. So we've got this nice little mason jar. We're gonna just roll it in some honey,
Ooh.
Honey.
and then we're gonna roll it in some cinnamon.
Oh, my goodness.
So we've got this nice little garnished edge, right? So we've got that apple cider, we've got the chai, we've got the orange, we've got the vodka, and now we've got the cinnamon honey, and you're just going to pour it in your glass. We've also sliced up some
Look at that.
oranges
Look how it looks.
to put right on top.
That's like
That's it. That's your boot warmer made with Buckeye vodka right there.
boot warmer. And
warmer.
it's cold outside,
Boot
so
warmer.
you know.
I need
And
me
then
a
tell our
boot
viewers
warmer.
where they can get some Buckeye vodka from.
You could get Buckeye vodka at Giant Eagle or look for it at your favorite liquor store. Ask for it by name at your favorite restaurant or bar.
Buckeye is everywhere. I'm not gonna ask
Everywhere.
you. Do you drink a lot?
No,
Because, see,
honestly, I really don't.
Me neither. See, I'm kind of I talk about cocktails a lot, but I really don't even drink like that.
Yes, you do.
No.
You do.
No.
Don't sit up here and tell our viewers something that ain't true.
No.
And Ben, we thank you for coming on
Thank
the
you,
show.
Ben.
But
Ben, like,
Maria-
ooh, I'm gonna sip this cocktail, this boot warmer. It's getting warm on
I'll
the
just
show.
tiptoe off the stage here. It's fine.
Ben, I'm just joking. Thank you so much for showing us the boot warmer. Come back anytime. I want to see you again.
Yes.
I'll be back soon, I promise.
All right, I'm making that
All right.
recipe too. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you.
You're watching Cribs in the CLE.
Welcome back
Yeah.
to the show.
Let's get to the megaphone poll results.
What we got? Is it wrong? Is it wrong to expect for a man to expect a woman to dress more conservatively once they start dating? 82% said yes. I agree.
Let's go to my Instagram poll.
Here we go.
Yeah, is it wrong? Yeah, 47% said yes, it's wrong. 53 said no.
Man.
It's not wrong to expect it. That don't mean you're gonna get it. I think that don't mean you're gonna get it. Let me read just a little bit of comments off here because it's important.
That's all we
Somebody
got.
said, don't use the word conservative to describe the way a woman dresses. It's either casual, business casual, and this and that. I was like,
Oh,
okay, I didn't mean.
they got political with it.
Yeah, Steph, Shun, come on now.
Uh-huh.
She said, we got to get comfortable with busy. Yeah, she kind of put me in my place. Okay, I got you. Don't come for me. It's like, nah, but yes, and more people, somebody said it's okay to ask, but not to demand. Tattoo Tony. Matt said, how she dresses is her thing,
Thank
as
you.
long as it's respecting the relationship. That's kind of how I feel. Michelle Bolin said, it's her body, not his. No one can make decisions about what a woman wears.
You better preach, Michelle. You better preach it.
Yeah,
I ain't
all
got
right.
to chime in because they got
I
want to
show, I want to show y'all a video real quick of this dog getting his nails cut. Check this out.
It's okay, Pug. We have like 1.5 more to go. I know it's hard. Okay.
Oh.
Pug.
Oh,
Pug,
he
you have to
doesn't like
stop.
that.
It's okay.
Oh, John, you sit there watching
He
it
was
like
screaming.
this. Hi, you guys, we love you for watching tomorrow. We know where you're going to be.
Right here with us watching Cribs in the CLE.
Have a good day, everybody.
You're watching Cribs in the CLE.